name is Anand Jalakam. I live in Bangalore. I make a living out of actually water supply services 40 years from rural to urban and all that. But I just want to make one quick point, and that world over, and it's basically the simple science. It says that if you want to deliver safe drinking water, it's not just water, it is safe drinking water to any person wherever is living on the hill or in the city or on the bank of Ganga. It is always most economical to deliver through a pipe under pressure. This is an established simple fact, which actually was also implemented in Indus Valley civilization. And the water was delivered to the houses in Indus Valley civilization, and we lost it all. Okay, we had a nice introductory discussion. I don't want to go back to the Vedic period and all that. Even Chanakya wrote that Chanakya made that if a businessman, any entrepreneur is welcome to set up a water facility for the village, both for irrigation as drinking water. And if it's a private enterprise, not the king, is also recommended and encouraged. If a private enterprise gets, the Chanakya says, half the food what you grow in your field should be paid as water tariff. That was the highest water tariff in those days. People valued it, and people gave a economic value of that commodity, which was lifesaver. But over a time, okay, we don't want to go at 70 years of history, and I partially agree with Mr. Ramurthy's Sridhar Ramurthy's words that yes, I as a junior engineer in Panchayat Raj department in Andhra Pradesh, the same Bhagirath mission was done by my department. We built several. It started as a central assistance program, then accelerated rural water supply program, technology mission, so many things. And I can go back to my own career that whatever I did it as junior engineer lasted hardly 4 or 5 years. The India Mark II pumps became dry, and then we had a fluoride problem when we go deep. And I have been seeing this, but we cannot simply say that whatever done was wrong, and whatever done is now only driven by the corruption and engineering. And I'm an engineer myself, and this is an evolution of a society, and it's a development of a community. And we didn't have those whatever the cases people keep quoting on Rajasthan and the hill stations of Himachal Pradesh. These are micro communities. They can probably withstand with their local sources, but as the density increases, I still know I come from a Kalahasti, in Andhra Pradesh, close to Tamil Nadu, and we used to have our own Swarnamukhi river. We used to get water anytime in the tap, in the public tap. We never had a home connection, and whenever we want, we used to go and fetch water. But then the Swarnamukhi dried and the Kalahasti grew, so the density of both villages and the cities grew. With that, also you require engineering and economical solution. There is corruption. I too agree with all that. But it's not the corruption which drives it. It is ultimately we also have a responsibility, as Mr. Muralidharan said, to reach water to those women carrying drudgery. I still remember my mother and myself. We used to carry water from the public tap, and when summer comes, the public tap goes. We used to go to Swarnamukhi River and fetch 4 pails of water from the river. We used to simply mudge it. But we have moved from that to today. We do have a tap water. Okay. That's the reason in Bhagirath mission they called it as water reaching to the villages, and whereas today good thing with the Jal Shakti is that they made it as a functional tap. Water should come. It's not a simply you are selling not a product as a pipe or a GI tap. They wanted to make it functional tap. Yes, there are inefficiencies and all that. It's a matter of improving, and first you create infrastructure, make it sustainable, and as the most crucial thing even today missing is the paying for water. I think Professor Upendra Raval said he's against charging rich more and all that. But unless what Chanakya did, unless you pay for the water, and we will not be able to sustain whatever the infrastructure we create, because it will go waste. This exactly happened in my Panchayat Raj service, because we were giving free water and nobody bothered about it. And within 3-4 years, every defluoridation plant went up in the air. So it's because of we don't pay for water. I still remember my childhood. that we used to get one old man with a 200-liter barrel fitted into one bullock cart. He used to go. There is only one well in our place which was good for drinking. Rest of wells were slightly saline and break it. So this old man had a career, his own livelihood. He used to go and fetch water from the well. His wife used to draw water from the pulley, fills a 200-liter barrel, brings to our house, and every house will pay just take one vessel from which for our drinking needs. And that we used to pay, believe me, those days, half a rupee per month. And then the government came in, the panchayat came in, they put in a pump into the well. It gone dry within 2 months.
Exactly.
And this old man lost his livelihood. And so these are all the experiences of individual. And there is a lot of science and lot of development thought went into the program. There are deficiencies in everything, but this is what we call is a journey. We are not reaching goal anywhere. It keeps going and we keep correcting. Let me stop here.